morning. This morning I'm going to sow some seeds for some of the winter crops. Today I'm going to do some lettuces, a couple of rows of different loose leaf and what they call gourmet, which is a mixture of loose and oak leaf and that type of thing. Some little thing I found out with years of sowing seeds of lettuce. The interesting part is when you have lettuce seeds, some of them are light colored and some are black. And I found that the ones that look black are actually the green lettuce, and the ones that look light are actually the red lettuce. If you want your lettuces, red cabbage, different things that actually turn a color, the more you put it in the sun, the deeper the red color is. So that's a little bit of a tip. I'm going to do dill because I do pickling and I like dill and things. And they do so much better if you start them in the winter time. Again, that kind of makes their roots get stronger. And they'll grow into when it's really cold. And when it starts to warm up a little bit, they'll start to do some bolting at some point. The different insects will come in. When you do at a point, I try to get my dill throughout the winter and put it up. Because when it starts getting hot here in Florida, that it is 80s, 90s, it bolts. And when it bolts, you get the flowers, which are really pretty cool, and you can eat those flowers, and it attracts a lot of the beneficial insects. The oregano, Greek oregano, is a very fine seed. Kind of reminds me of snapdragons. They are so fine. And when you see seeds like this, they want to be on top. Okay, you want to put them on top. When you water them, they'll kind of adhere to the top of the surface. You don't really want to do too much bearing of those seeds. They need to have the light in the sun. And oregano is one of those seeds. When it gets to, I had some earlier cilantro. I had planted some cilantro in a 6-pack, and it is kind of it's a larger round ball, but the deceptiveness there is in that round ball, there are sometimes 3 or 4 seeds. So really when you put one of what appears to be a seed in, you really are putting several seeds in that. And then putting in both a flat leaf, parsley, and a curled. I like curled parsley. I know people say that the taste of the flat leaf is better for all the gourmet stuff, but I don't really have a partiality to that. I do believe that the flat leaf has a tendency to be a bit stronger, but I like the curled leaf just as much. I like the way they look. I feel like they make a really cool garden. Makes it look really nice, gives it that bushiness. You can plant chrysanthemums and different pretty flowers around them, and it just adds to that. So that's what I did today. The cools have been getting in the nights in the 60s. Right now it's in the 70s, and it should go up in the 80s today. But because of the coolness that's in the air that comes in, it gives a reprieve to that heat that you get all day. And so this is the time to sow this type of seeds. So this morning I did kale, I did arugula, cilantro, watercress, spinach, and I'm even trying the butterfly pea for that purple tea that Heather had introduced me to. It looks really cool. I can make some stuff there. This morning also is a lettuce, 2 different lettuce mixes, the dill oregano, a Greek oregano, flat leaf parsley, and what is called a curled leaf. This one is called green pearl. So now's the time. Start sowing your winter seeds. I'll probably go look and see what else I have, like cabbage and some other stuff. The kale I have is an heirloom. Also, I believe I have a dill that's an heirloom. When it says heirloom, chances are that when it goes to seed, it'll be able to reseed from that seed. You don't really want to grow the same type, like you don't want to grow two different heirloom cucumbers or other types of plants because they will cross. So if you're wanting to get that particular plant and it's an heirloom, you want to just have it growing at any one particular time so that it will just sow and be true to that particular heirloom.